Rankin Woolley, second base, Chat Valley.
Adam Thomas, head coach, Chattahoochee Valley.
Cole Giannopoulos, Chattahoochee Valley pitcher.
Not sure that I still have the words right now for that. A lot of emotion right now in that for my boys. They obviously had one heck of a season, and but the thing about Grand Junction in the JUCO World Series is that's what makes this place so special. Is dadgummit, obviously I wish we were playing tomorrow, but for Temple to have that memory like that, that they'll take with them the rest of their lives. That's what makes this place special. We've been able to do it before, and and they've done it, and hats off to them because forget a technicality. That's a good baseball team. That's a real good baseball team, and they just beat a really good baseball team. My heart goes out to Trey. Obviously he's just trying to make a play, and it kicks off, and it just breaks my heart for a kid who broke his hamate bone in February and sat out the entire year until about 2 weeks to go with the intent of just taking a medical hardship and coming back. And he gave up his sophomore or season of eligibility to come back and be our leadoff hitter. And I'll be quite honest with you, it completely changed the dynamic of our lineup for him to come out to give up that year for 2 weeks of a regular season. And I guarantee you, if you ask him, he'd do it 1,000 times over. And my heart just breaks for him right now, along with the rest of those young men.
Adam, we're not used to seeing your team, but you told us before you got here that you thought this was one of the best. So seeing them play, did they get outperformed, or was it just the shock of being in front of a crowd? What do you think it was?
It's still the best team I've ever had. Last night or yesterday afternoon was just a battle of two heavyweights. I said it yesterday. It's the thrill in Manila. It was just a fantastic baseball game. We made one more mistake than they did, and it cost us. I think today, was kind of similar, in that fashion. I wish we'd have thrown a curveball at one point, we lost, so they outplayed us, and that's just how it goes. I don't know that we've lost 2 in a row this year. Maybe we have, but if we have, I don't remember. But it just, I don't know. I'm still, it's kind of dumbfounded right now.
Adam, your thoughts on the pitching matchup? These two guys.
Yeah, well, they keeping
everything else.
Well, they strike out about 30 combined. It was impressive. Now Cole's done it for a career. He's gone undefeated in his career. Unfortunately, he took the no decision today, and it's just, he was the pitcher of the year in our conference. And has just been a bulldog, and just what a phenomenal story. This is a guy that was at Auburn, it didn't work out, and just it came to our place, and he was able to revitalize his career and turn into one of the most dominant pitchers that Chattahoochee Valley's ever seen. And now he's going to the University of South Carolina, and he's going to be a boy dog over there. But hats off to 32. I don't know. Was he throwing wiffle balls? Because we had no answer for that. We finally made an adjustment and got to him. And then they bring in a guy throwing 100. And we couldn't add on. But it's great pitch. But we're in the World Series. It's supposed to be that way, right?
Rankin, from your perspective, what was their starting pitcher doing to be so effective against y'all's great lineup?
I think he just did a great job of keeping people off balance with, changing speeds, and not only changing speeds, but he threw them all for strikes. I know he had the curveball, the change-up slider, whatever that one was, and the fastball looked a lot faster after seeing a lot of those slower ones. So, especially for me, I thought I was on time, and I was way out in front, and he made it look silly those first 2 at-bats, that's for sure. But, their coach, whoever was calling pitches, whether it was catcher or coach, they did a great job, mixing up, balls and strikes, and they're in the count, curveballs, fastballs. So, you know, that was very good for them and kept me off balance for sure.
Cole, what's working so well for you to rack up those 12 strikeouts?
I mean, I just have to say I was locating my fastball, just trying to live away with it and get run, and you know, attack the inner half when I needed to. But I found a changeup today. Usually my curveball is my best pitch, but it really wasn't there today, so I just had to make the changeup work, and just a good day for it.
Maybe you had to feel good. I did the inning you come through with that hit. Tell me how you were feeling at that point.
Yeah, I mean, I know we needed a big knock, and you know, I came up there. Schwartz was on first. He threw me that first fastball. You know, I was kind of mad at myself. I let that one slide, but you know, all day I'd kind of paid attention to the fact that, you know, when they'd get ahead with a fastball, they weren't really doubling up with it. They'd come back with a breaking ball, and you know, guessed right there. Approach was great. Stayed kind of middle of the way, and luckily got the head out there, hit it in the gap, and got the run home.
Adam, from your perspective, when your left fielder got to the ball, do you think he had a good chance to throw him out? And then did he tell you it took a bat hop or anything? Or?
Yeah, it jumped on him. You know, at that point, you know, I can't tell you what he was thinking. My main concern was my, you know, one of my guys out there heartbroken. You know, so I just told him we're going to get out of here and we're going to walk with our heads up high. But you know, I guess to answer your question, you know, I'm sure if I go back to the hotel here and ask him, I'm sure his intent was probably to try to throw the guy out. You know, but you know, really we just needed to keep the ball in front, you know, and that's just, I mean, it's just unfortunate, you know. I mean, God's sovereign, and that happened, you know.
Cole, we just heard the story, you know, from Coach about it, but tell us, you know, what this season has meant to you, and you know, the impact that Coach and this program have had on you as a player and your, you know, maybe even personally.
I mean, hands down, coming to Chatt Valley was the best decision of my life. I mean, I've had more fun playing baseball here than I've ever had playing baseball. And, I mean, the stuff I've learned, the friendships I've come to know, the people I've met, I mean, it's just been a blast. And I can't describe how much I'm truly going to miss it. I mean, I would recommend everyone I know to come play at Chatt Valley. I never thought I'd come to a JUCO school. You know, I was happy to be going to Auburn, but I mean, God's blessed me and gave me the opportunity to come here and really learn about everything about baseball.
Yeah, so everybody come to Chatt Valley.